A cubic function, we expect it to have 3 x values, x1, x2, and x3. Now, a learner can determine an equation of a cubic function if they are given x1, x2, and x3, all of them different. They can use the following formula, which says which y is going to be equal to x minus x1, x minus x2, and x minus what?
X3.
And then at the same time, this formula, it comes from which one? It comes from this one that says a is going to be equal to x minus x1, x minus x2, which we're using from parabolic function. You still remember it? Okay?
Yeah.
The only thing that we just added, man, we said, let's add one more. Let's add x minus x3. So what is x1 and x2 and x3? We repeat again, just like last year we said it. x1, x2, and x3 are the x-intercept. You can't use this formula unless you have x-intercepts. Now, here's the tricky part. We can have three different roots. Or we can have 3 roots, but 2 of them are the same. How do you know which here you have 2 roots? When the graph is at the x-intercept and then it's also a turning point. So if you have an x value, which is an x-intercept, is also a turning point, then it makes it to repeat itself 2 times. So in this case here, if you check this one, the one that we just did, I think we just did this thing here. We said 1. Actually, remember which we got x is equal to 1 again, or x is equal to what? 2? 1. I said draw this thing. How did you draw this thing? This thing here, it is an x-intercept. Not only is it an x-intercept, it is also a turning point. When we're doing a rough sketch of this thing, we said it's going to look like this. How did I know that? It's because the x is repeating itself 2 times. So we have 2 values of x which are the same. We say we have the same roots. When we're doing a nature of the roots, we will say which we have the same roots. But a learner can also have 2 distinct roots. You can have x is equal to 1 or x is equal to 3. How does that one look like? Look at this one. It's going to differ because you're supposed to have x1 and then you're supposed to have what? X2. With this one here, once you see an x value becoming an x-intercept and also a turning point, you just have to know this person is repeating itself 2 times. So it's going to be x1 and then it's also going to be what? To be x2. That is the tricky part that we need to know about this thing. Or which, if ever there's one thing that they are going to be tricking us on, is this one. They like this one. Now let's take an example so that you'll see what do I mean by that. Example 18. As a learner, you are supposed to determine the equation of the cubic function here. Huh? Now, if you look at this cubic function, they say it has A, B, C, D. And then what is it that you are given? Well, now you need to check here. Am I given the x-intercept? You come and check. Yes, I'm given the x-intercept. This is x-intercept number 1. This is x-intercept number 1, number 2. It means I can use the formula that says y is going to be equal to a x minus x1, x minus x2, and then x minus x3. So I can use this one. Jane, I repeat, I can't use this formula unless I have what? X-intercept. It only works with x-intercept. Oh, Marasa, can I use it if I have y-intercept? No. It works with only x. x1, x2, and x3 are x-intercepts. Now, how am I going to do this? I'm going to have y, which is going to be a x. You come and substitute this one again. You say I'm going to have minus and a minus again. Look at this. You're going to have minus open bracket minus 2. Close bracket. And then what else do you have? You have x minus into minus 2. How do we know that? It's because this x here, it is an x-intercept is also what? A turning point. But this one say, am I also going to repeat this one 2 times? No, it's just an x-intercept. The graph is only passing. It's not passing and turning. There, it was supposed to pass. It didn't pass. It passed, and then it also what? It turned. And then the last one that you're going to have, it says which you have x minus open bracket 1. Okay? And then you're going to have a open bracket, which is going to be x plus 2, x plus 2, and then we have x minus 1. So you can see it. When it goes to the bracket, you take the opposite of the sign of the intercept. So here you see here it was positive 1. Okay?
Yes.
Here you have minus 1. We still want to get a, no?
Yes.
How do we get a? You see this person again?
Yes.
This person is the one who's going to give us A. What do you say about this person? You say we have 4. And then we're going to start that we have 4A, open bracket, we have minus 3 plus 2 minus 3
Plus 2.
plus 2. We have minus 3
Minus 1.
minus 1. Type this on a casual calculator. Don't be a idiot. Type this thing exactly as it is. Is what? So you have 4, which is going to be minus 4A. You divide by minus 4. You divide by minus 4, and then it says which A is going to be minus 2. You're not done. You still want to get the equation, okay? As long as you have minus 1, then you can go and do this first. And then you are done. You can go and do this. You can tell them which I have y, which is going to be minus 1, open bracket. And then I am going to have x minus, or x plus 2. And then I have x plus 2. And then I have x minus 1. Like this.
Yes.
Okay. Let me put it somewhere here. I want to write it somewhere here, so that it doesn't interfere with 18. Okay, what do we have then? We have y, which is going to be equal to minus 1, open bracket, x plus 2, x plus 2, x minus 1, like this. And then you can get to something like this then from here. You are going to take any two brackets. Any two brackets, then you have minus 1, open a bigger bracket, and then you say, what if we take these two first? We're going to have x squared, okay?
Yes.
Plus 4x plus 4. Close bracket, you still have x minus 1. You still have the bigger bracket. And then from here onwards, you can then say you still have minus 1. Minus 1, we're going to multiply with it at the end. You say this one multiplied by this one gives us x. This one multiplied by this one. X squared. This one multiplied by this one. Yeah. And then this one multiplied by this one plus 4x. This one multiplied by this one minus x squared. This one multiplied by this one
Minus 4x.
This one multiplied by this one
Minus 4.
Do you have any exams here? Okay, what are the exams?
Plus 4.
We have this one and this one.
Yes.
So we have x cubed. This one and this one are going to give us
Plus 3x
plus x squared. This one and this one,
0.
we have minus 4.
Yes.
First bracket. And then we say this one multiplied by this one, this one multiplied by this one, this one multiplied by this one.
Minus 3x plus 4x.
General algebra. Ne? What is your equation? It's minus 3x squared. Minus 3x squared. Yeah, this is going to be the equation of that thing there. And then after you've done this, then you can come into this activity here. Activity 18. Yeah, come into activity number 18. You can try this one as a class.